Hey everybody, Josh Larson here with the Rage Real Estate team. I want to talk today about 4 considerations for buying new construction. Buying a brand new home can be a really fun process to go through as long as you know what to expect up front. So here's 4 really common questions that you should consider when you're considering buying a new home. First, how long will this take? Now there's 2 things to think about there. How long will it take for my home to be done and ready to move in? Typically, if you're buying a home, a single-family detached house, you're probably looking at anywhere from 10 to 12 months before the home is ready for you to move in. From when the shovels hit the dirt, that's what you're thinking. Probably about a year, give or take, to move in. Now, another question though that people fail to ask oftentimes is, how long will it take for the community to be completed? That can be a big question because if you're buying one of the early phases of development, you could be sitting in a community that's being built out for the next 5 years, and as long as you expect that, that's fine. But if you don't expect it, you could get tired of having loud noises and nails in the streets and dirt that goes along with all this construction blowing around everywhere if you weren't anticipating that. So how long will the house take, but then how long will the community take is a big question. 2, what will the finished product be like? Now, this may seem obvious, but there are some things to consider underneath this general heading. First, what sort of customization options do you have when you're designing your home? Different builders will offer different packages, and some of those packages are pretty limited. You'll have 2 or 3 packages to choose from, and that covers everything from your counters to your cabinets to your faucets and all of that. Other builders are much more customizable, and you get to choose everything. You may like that, you may hate that, but you need to know that when you go to buy the house. How much are you going to be responsible for in terms of choice? But then what will the finished community be like? Is there going to be a pool in the neighborhood? Is there going to be a playground for the kids in the neighborhood? Will I lose my good views because the next phase is houses that are going to be built right behind me? That's important to consider. And then what features will be the homeowner's responsibility once it's completed? So once I've got my finished product, neighborhood's done, everything's ready to go, I move in, what is my responsibility? Do I need to install sprinkler systems in my house or my yard? Do I need to install sod? Do I need to build a fence? What does my HOA do? What do my HOA dues cover in terms of those expenses? Those are things to know about going into the process that will make it a lot more enjoyable when you move in because you know what to expect. Third, what is the warranty process like? This is one of the advantages of buying a new home. Typically, when you move into the home, you have a full year for things to go wrong with the house. And things often will go wrong. Some cracks will show up because every home will settle a little bit in those first 12 months. Nail pops, that's where a nail pops out, a nail head pops out of the drywall and needs to be repaired. Stuff like that will happen. You'll notice little pieces of trim missing in the house that nobody caught until you've been looking at it for 6 months. All of that stuff is under a warranty, typically speaking, provided by the builder for the first year of home ownership. And then beyond that, if anything structural goes wrong with the house, usually there's a 10-year structural warranty as well for the home. So those are things to know about going in. And then fourth, what happens if I lose my ability to purchase the home during the building process? Say you lose a job, or you get transferred, or interest rates go up and you can no longer afford to buy the home because your mortgage payment will have changed. All of those things are possibilities that can happen, and you need to know what sort of outs you have in the contract if something does come up so that you don't jeopardize your earnest money during the process. We can help you navigate that. We can help you take a look at the contract. Every builder in Colorado has their own specific contract, and so we can help you look through that stuff and know what you're getting into before you sign. So if you're considering buying a new home, you definitely want an agent that you can trust to help you navigate this process before you sign any documents with the builder. So if you've got any questions on any of this stuff, please feel free to reach out. We have helped dozens of people buy brand new homes, and it's been a great process for people, and we would love to help you with it as well. Thanks for watching.